Zac Country Star's making his debut on Wednesday night. You've ridden him in his two most recent trials. What sort of opinion do you have of him?
Listen, he's obviously got speed. He knows his job fairly well. It's going to be a good asset at the Valley.
Does he feel like he's had a good preparation for his debut?
Yeah, he had a lot of trials towards the end of last season. He's had a couple of trials this season. There's not much of him. He's only a small little horse, so therefore he's probably going to come to hand quite quickly, and let's hope he can show us his best first time out.
He's never been to the Valley before. Is that a concern?
It's always a concern, and he's not the easiest horse to manage. He's got a bit of a high head carriage and a bit of a light mouth, so he's going to need the right tempo to be able to allow him to get around there properly.
He's had a few niggling problems with his feet, but he seemed to trial with a bit of purpose last week, and he hit the line nicely, so he's looking and feeling positive.
The blinkers are coming off. What do you make of that?
Richard and I spoke about it, and we were both of the opinion that first up over the mile, he could end up being a little bit keen and fresh, and we thought that now that he's matured, it would be to the best interest of the horse and connections that he raced without blinkers on his first up start.
And fitness-wise, where's he at?
He's nowhere near 100% fit, but I would say he's fit enough to go to the races and be competitive, and he's feeling good.
You had a winner on the weekend, first win for the season. Well done. A lot of changes to the jockeying ranks over the last few months. Do you feel that there could be another rise towards the top of the premiership standings for you this season?
Yeah, thank you. It's always good to have a winner. Look, you just take every day as it comes. I've started on a positive note, and I'm getting some good support, so I'm feeling great, and we'll just keep the ball rolling on from there.
He showed last season that he was starting to put it together, and unfortunately at his last start he had heart arrhythmia, so we can forget about that, but his run the start before was quite good, and he seems to be in good form at the moment. His trial was nice, he finished it off well, so if he can repeat that performance at the races, I'm sure he's going to be competitive.
He's been given 118 pounds. That's fairly light for you, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll ride him 2 over. 118 it's out of my reach, 120 is my minimum.
How is your weight coming off the off-season, of course?
Yeah, I probably enjoyed the victory of the championship last season a little bit more than what I should have. Had an extra couple of beers and an extra couple of celebratory dinners. So I come back probably a little bit heavier or slightly heavier than what I had hoped, but I've worked extremely hard from when I got back to the start of the season, and my weight has come down. I feel fit, I feel good, so as you would have seen at the first meeting, I rode 120 and I'm riding 120 again, so I'm happy with where it's at.
Chad, you rode Super Hoppy in a gallop on the turf leading into Wednesday night. What sort of feel did he give you?
He feels really, really fit for his first up run this season, and he's got a nice light weight and a good draw. He was quite impressive in Class 3 last season with Danny Shum, and I think up in grade with a light weight he's going to run really well.
This is a ride from the Danny Shum stable. A couple of his riders that used more last season aren't riding here this season. Is he someone you're planning to ride a bit more for this season?
Yeah, definitely. I'm hoping so. I've been riding a bit of work for him in the mornings, and he's offering me a few rides, which is really nice. So it'll be good for me if I can win on the horse tomorrow night.
And this is the first time we've spoken to you for the season, coming off a pretty significant off-season. Congratulations on your engagement.
Yep, thank you very much. Very exciting. We should get married hopefully in the off-season next year, and yeah, can't wait for it.